going to be a hot day in the big city. Super M, anytime Gap Filla.
Made with love by Clover.
Oh, that's right. So firstly, happy birthday to everybody who's celebrating your birthday. And we've got something so much more special to start your day off. And if you're about to have breakfast, then why not grab yourself a Super M Gap Filla recipe that we've got for you. And this Super M French toast is it's so perfect for those moments, you know, kind of just in between or maybe even brunch. So as you take time out to make it a special occasion, or as we mentioned, celebrating your birthday, why not use your favorite Super M meal? And we are in the kitchen with Nicole, and she's going to take us through something special. Ooh, this is smelling devilish, looking incredible. Where do we begin, Nicole?
Well, we're going to start getting your pre-workout breakfast going.
Yeah.
So I am such a fan of French toast because it's so easy and you can make a lot and make it go far, you know, and it's also something that the kids love. I mean, I used to love French toast as a kid with peanut butter and cinnamon and banana. So this was like, when I saw this recipe, I was like, yes, I get to make something nostalgic.
Back to your childhood as well. What was the time that you actually had French toast? Was it always a breakfast thing for you?
Yes, it was always a breakfast thing, and I remember my friends at school always used to have French toast with tomato sauce, and then I was like, oh, I don't.
Look, I must admit, I have done that. It was actually a little tradition at home. We would never have time to make anything special in the morning during the week. So on the weekend, it would always kind of be like that binge breakfast and just go ham or crazy. So I'd always have French toast, but I never went crazy with the toppings and the honey and the elaborate stuff. So I think I was a little bit deprived of my French toast.
Oh, well, it's never too late.
Yeah,
you know?
well, now we can redo that, I guess.
Exactly.
So what are you up to now?
So, Raul, I've just added 3 eggs into my bowl, and I've poured half a cup of the Super M vanilla.
Okay.
I remember Super M vanilla used to be milk. And I used to love it, love it, love it, love it. So when they brought out the Super M vanilla, I was like, yes, it's back. And I'm so happy because I used to drink it out of a straw after school. It was very naughty.
You know, it's so weird. I find so many uses out of something like this, especially Super M, where I mix a lot of like protein shakes and I make smoothies. And just to get that like little chocolate feel and just to give that little gourmet touch, Super M is such a perfect additive. And it's got all the nutritional value in it as well. So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's kind of like guilt-free pleasure in a way.
Yeah, and it's
perfect
like
for me.
A beautiful flavor. And like, I mean, imagine making pancakes or flapjacks with Super M as well. I mean, you've got the vanilla, you've got a little bit of the sugar, you've got your milk element. It's 3 in 1, basically.
It doesn't sound like a flapjack. It sounds like a cake.
Cool, so I've got some...
morning cake.
A morning cake. I've got some butter in here, and I'm using some bread. I would recommend using like 2 or 3 day old bread for this. It makes it just go a little bit further.
Okay.
And then you're gonna just dunk it in. As you can see, I've just rotated it about 3 or 4 times. Some people, you can leave it in here, like some people like a really soggy.
Soak it up and soggy.
Yeah, I still like mine fairly crispy on the inside.
Okay, there we can agree for once at least. I do like the crisp, which helps when you do have the tomato sauce. But probably even better when you've got these delicious fruits and obviously the Super M on top of it.
Cool. So we're just popping this in a preheated pan with some butter, of course, because butter is always better.
Butter.
So we're gonna just crank up the heat. You want it to go nice and golden brown. Essentially, just want your eggs to cook. And then we're gonna flip it over. You can see I got a lot of butter in here. Ooh, nice and golden.
You got it. Nailed it. That's breakfast right there.
Breakfast right there. Tabiso is going to be so happy about this. Whenever he sees French toast, it's like he gets his big googly eyes and he's like, oh my gosh.
Well, Tabiso's going to maybe have to fight me for these. I think he's going to have to put up a challenge to try and get one of these slices on there.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to fight you.
He's going to be fighting you for that.
It's on, brother.
So once it's beautifully golden brown, we're going to just take it out the pan. You can see it's very quick because my pan is nice and hot.
I see, so yeah. I noticed as the toast went in, it actually had a little bit of a sizzle.
Yes.
Which I would imagine is the perfect sound to cue you to know that the pan's hot enough.
Exactly, so I'm going to be extra naughty and add a little bit of icing sugar just to make it pretty. It's nice if you're presenting it to someone for a little breakfast.
Yeah.
Got some berries. You can top it up with banana if you want. If you do want to do a banana option, I would recommend the Super M banana to go with this.
Oh, that is actually a very good idea. That sounds delish.
I've served mine with mascarpone. but you can do fresh cream or a little bit of syrup, whatever you like.
Oh man, this is, I still don't think this is French toast. It's like turned into a cake. This is incredible, it looks so good. But what tasty tricks have you got up your sleeve at home now? Top fan Denise Blair shared a pic of the delicious prawns that she made using a clover butro oil. And since it's Africa month, those prawns are truly transporting us to the shores of Mozambique, reminding us of some deliciously grilled peri-peri prawns cooked over hot coals. Oh, take me back. But thank you so much for that. And now we are also salivating at Vanessa Abrams chicken that looks perfectly balanced. It's healthy, it's tasty, and Vanessa used Clover Olive Pride for a grilled chicken fillet and the stir-fry veg, as well as Clover's fresh cream for the creamy mushroom sauce. And everything is just looking sublime today, and I haven't even worked out. I need to earn these meals. But we want to see what's cooking in your kitchen. So reply to the Clover competition post on Espresso's Facebook or Twitter page by posting a pic of your recipe creation. And of course, use the hashtag #LoveClover and tell us which Clover product you use to create your beautifully inspired dish. Now, of course, there will be one winner every week, right up until the 29th of May, of one of or all the most creative recipes using a Clover product. And of course, the winner will win a Clover Love Pack hamper, and we'll be making that winning recipe right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And yeah, the show is, of course, going to include some of those lockdown cooking and baking skills. And to enter, make sure that you check out those T's and C's, which can be found on espressoshow.com.
Hola Mzansi! It's going to be a hot day in the big city. Super M, anytime Gap Filla.
Made with love by Clover.